Hey guys, I know this isn't the game you were expecting. Yeah, it's Mass Effect 2. There's a small problem in that I'm having trouble getting Fraps to record AI War. So instead of your regularly scheduled program, you will be watching me do a new playthrough of Mass Effect 2. So yeah, whoops, I forgot to set my handy dandy timer there. Whoops. Yes, my timer is a microwave because my computer is in the dining room. How sick is that? Yes, I can eat here and play here at the exact same time. Anyway, this is one of my favorite games just of all time. Just, I love it to death. Mass Effect 2 is obviously the sequel to the critically acclaimed Mass Effect 1. You play as Commander Shepard, and basically what you do is during conversations you have options as to what you can do. This is what is well known about the game, is the massive effect your choices have on the game itself. Frankly, though, it doesn't have that big of an impact. It's not as fancy as people think it is. I'm only going to play on veteran because I'm still getting used to the PC version. I've played on the 360 version for who knows how long. And so yeah, we get to go through this really, really annoying intro sequence that is just totally unskippable. Ugh, I hate it, hate it, hate it. The worst part is you guys aren't even going to get any audio because I can't figure out how to record it in Fraps. So yeah, I'm going to do an infiltrator on this run. It's going to be pretty interesting, I think. The infiltrator is my favorite character class, and definitely the one I have the most experience with. I consider myself to be pretty good with a sniper rifle. Not perfect, of course, but well, there's always room for improvement. I was thinking about doing a Vanguard run that with a build that I like to call the ArcticVanguard, hence the name, and that basically focuses on squad cryo ammo and getting that as fast as possible, but I don't know, I just like infiltrators too much. Okay, seriously, how the hell is Miranda in any sort of military operation? She has no armor. She wears just regular clothes that are so skimpy that you can't expect the men to concentrate on what they're doing at all. It's ridiculous. And what the hell is with the elusive man's eyes? I mean, are they like contact lenses or something, or what? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, they had this similar kind of intro in the first game, this text scrolling up like that. I mean, I can't tell if they're trying to imitate Star Wars and the whole space opera thing or what. Yeah, you're treated to this pre-recorded video now of the Normandy just warping into this unknown planet's orbit. Very beautiful rendering, by the way. I love this part. The only problem is when you tend to have a ton of characters going at once when you first start them, you have to go through this scene however many times, and it's totally unskippable. It frustrates the hell out of me, and I know that there's some kind of mod you can do to make it so you can skip this whole opening section, but I don't know how to do it, and I haven't bothered with it yet. So yeah, it's for anyone who's at all genre savvy, you should know that this is not going to end well at all. And for those of you who have played the game, hush. It's spoilers. We don't want to spoil the people who have just joined in. The thing is, though, that if you haven't played the first game, there will be spoilers, so be careful. Like, be frickin' careful. So yeah, anyone else get a mental image of Star Trek in all this except a little less peaceful? I mean, like of the original series, except more badass. And ooh, what's his name is down. Presley, that's it. Yeah, not very much to say during this opening section about how much I bleeping hate it. I mean, what a dumb idea to make it just totally unskippable. We're halfway out of time just going through here anyway. So yeah, if you start with a female character and don't import a character from Mass Effect 1, you by default you saved Caden from this one event, and I believe you romanced him. I can't remember. I've never actually seen for sure. Anyway, Paragon or Renegade? Paragon or Renegade? I'll go with Renegade. The Psycho Bitch is always fun to play. I've always liked how the female Shepherd's voice actress handles the Paragon and Renegade options. She's just really, really talented. I wouldn't say she's better than the male Shepherd, which is the subject of some hot debate on the BioWare forums. My first character was a male Shepherd in the first game, but I've had, let's see, I've had maybe 5 female Shepherds across both games, one or two of which were an import from the first game. So, yeah, I guess I kind of prefer playing the female Shepherd just for how she handles herself while she speaks. There's just some very subtle personality differences between her and the male version. It just sound more interesting. Yeah, in this playthrough, I definitely do not plan to pursue any of the romance options just because, just for me, I feel that that's left up to the player, and I don't do much of the crew interaction. I mean, it's fun the first few times, but after a while, it just gets boring to hear about how Garrus needs to be recalibrating the systems over and over again until you figure out when they're able to talk. So yes, apparently the body suits in this game are very form-fitting, to say the least. That was something I noticed in the first game. I don't know what I really think about that. It was probably just fan service. I mean, they do that in pretty much every game that's like this. It's always kind of funny watching them turn. Like if you just hit the side-to-side buttons over and over again, it's just so funny how unrealistic it is. I mean, this game has some beautiful graphics, you know, not necessarily beautiful for a PC game. I wish they were better on the PC. But, I mean, just the graphics itself tend to be pretty good, I think. But they couldn't program some kind of turning animation that doesn't involve just rotating the character along the Y-axis. I mean, really? It's just kind of funny. So, yes, for the uninformed, the pilot's name is Joker. Now, if I'm just concerned like he's had facial reconstruction in the future to get rid of that Glasgow smile, right? Right. Those of you who've seen The Dark Knight know what the bleep I'm talking about. Ooh, big laser. I'm a fire in my laser. Yeah, I'll never do that again. I actually thought one time about how this was done, that laser, a real explanation for it. I remember reading somewhere about just this beam of death that fired super hot metal shards. I think that's actually how metal cutting torches do that. Is like they'll really heat up tiny shards of metal to the point that they glow white, and they cut through metal that way. So yes, poor Mrs. Shepherd is blasted out in this space. I'll be Ms. Shepherd, my bad. But as you can see, there's a bit of air leaking out from her suit, or as you were able to see. You might have to rewind to catch it. You'll see it again in a second. And how the hell can an explosion in space make noise? I mean, there's no air in space. There's no way for the sound to travel. It makes no sense. How could Shepherd hear the explosion from outside? Anyway, there's that air leaking out, her panicking and all that, and so on. Sad, depressing music. 3 minutes left. Wow. Oh gosh, you're not gonna get to see much gameplay at all in this part. That's unfortunate, but I'll probably upload a second Mass Effect video tomorrow so that you all can see more of the gameplay. It definitely contains more shooter elements than the first game did, which had a lot more focus on the RPG elements, but I don't know what I really think of that. I kind of enjoyed the first one's gameplay, so like if they could mix the gameplay of the first with the levels and stuff of the second, that would make me such a happy camper. And like I said about the beautiful graphics, I know this is pre-rendered, but still, it's really nice. So yeah, for anyone uninformed, right now what's going on is they're trying to recover Shepard's body. Who's they? Well, you'll find out in a minute or two. Again with the unskippable cutscenes, the hotkey to skip cutscenes in this game is spacebar. I mean, I always tap this thing. Oh god, that sounded so wrong. I need to think before I speak next time. So yes, it's this incredibly elaborate reconstruction of Shepard that supposedly cost like millions or billions of dollars and all that. You can't bring back someone from the dead whose body has been decaying. You just can't do it. And loading screen. Oh, looks like you guys are gonna get to see me design Ms. Shepard's face. I'm not planning to go into very much depth with this one. I'll just kind of work off of whatever I can get. Let's see, for a name, I know this is more of a masculine name, but I've always wanted to do this. German Shepherd. Alright, custom female. Custom appearance. You're gonna have to forgive me if I'm just like total epic fail at this, because I am terrible at the facial construction thing. I'm just bad at it. Full stop. It'd be funny to do something just like terribly exaggerated, but I'll pass. And not much of a difference in the cheekbones. Oh gosh, the gaunt, don't want to mess with that too much. Can't see the ears under there. Here I'm gonna change the hairstyle. I hate that style. Let's see, where's the ponytail? I know that there's a ponytail in here somewhere. Well, you can't really see. Oh, it's just a bun. There it is. And I like the black hair with the ponytail there. There we go. Yeah, that works. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just mucking about in this. Looks like I've only got a few seconds left in this, so I'm just gonna speed this along. No makeup. I dislike shepherds with makeup. Oh gosh, let's see. Like, there are a lot of possible options in here. It's just really incredible what you can do with this. I just love it. Alright, I'm just going to change the eye color to something strikingly awesome. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and confirm this selection and set it to be an infiltrator. Let's see. Earthborn and Ruthless for the maximum renegade. Confirm that. And I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, just because it's at a loading screen. I don't want to run over time, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.